Psalm 90 verse 10 says, "Our days may come to 70 years or 80 if our strength endures. Yet the best of them are trouble and sorrow, for they quickly pass and we fly away. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." What does it mean to number your days? Well, it's 110 days until my next birthday. I'll be turning 42. And then from there to 70 is only 28 years. That's 10,330 days until I hit 70. But it's only 1,475 more Saturdays. If I could push it to 80, that's a total of 13,980 or 1,997 Saturdays. There's a story on one of our broadcasts, our focus broadcasts, and it's of a young man who was finding it hard to spend time with his family. And he went to see an older man, and the older man said, "Well, let me help you. Let me show you my jar." He said, "Some time ago I wasn't spending time with my wife and kids, and I did the math, how much longer I have between now and 70, and how many Saturdays did I have? And I worked it out at 1,000 Saturdays. And so I went out and bought 1,000 marbles, and I put them in a jar. And as every Saturday goes by, I take one out, and it reminds me of the preciousness of life." He said, "Now, would you like to see my jar?" The young man said, "Yes, sir." And he went out and he came back in with a jar that was empty. And the young man said, "But sir, your jar is empty." He said, "Oh yes. 2 weeks ago I took out the last marble. My wife and I went out for a Saturday morning coffee. We enjoyed that together. I'm over 70 now. From now on, every day is a bonus. Every day is a bonus." And you're thinking, why has he chosen such a depressing topic? And that's not my aim, and I don't think it was the psalmist's either. There's a reason that it's good to number our days. It helps us to gain a little bit of perspective on the brevity of time, so that we can gain the wisdom to use that time in a way that honors God. Because we can so easily get caught up in the busyness of day-to-day life that we become distracted from what's important. In one of our marriage events, we share a clip from the movie Seabiscuit. It's about a horse and a trainer and a jockey, and it's a racehorse. And this trainer makes a comment in one scene, and he says, "I just can't help thinking that they've got him so screwed up running in a circle, he's forgotten what he was born to do." And that's the strategy of our sworn enemy. He wants us so distracted and depleted that we forget what we're born to do. And part of our fight back is to number our days well. Don't allow ourselves to get distracted and even worn out and depleted so that we get to 70 or 80 and we haven't achieved what God called us to, what we were born to do. And He has a unique plan for every one of you, and you have to seek Him in that. But what I can say is His plan for all of us, what we were all born to do, based on the greatest commandment: love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And the second is like it: love your neighbor as yourself. That's from Mark 12. Love God, love people. How much love have you got left to give in the number of days that you have left? I think that's the crux of this verse about numbering our days. It's not just about knowing that I've got less than 2,000 more Saturdays. It's about, what do I do with that? We should all be motivated to use the time that we have well. I'll close with a quote from a well-known philosopher, Master Ugwe from Kung Fu Panda. He said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift." That's why it's called the present. Blessings to you.